Good morning to the football Cats trying to end a winning drought in Knoxville Saturday. Kentucky has not won a game against Tennessee at Tennessee since 1984. Let's go to a sunny Knoxville. The state troops are out. Got to surround the head coach Butch Jones. The Vols, they come out in their burnt orange to 100,000+ at Neyland. Kentucky's first offensive possession takes 2 plays, and it's boom! Boom Williams, 10-yard run, 7-0 Cats. Joshua Dobbs, though, will tie it up for the Vols in the next possession. Dobbs to the air, Josh Smith wide open. 24-yard touchdown. That was easy, 7-7. Kentucky, though, kicks the field goal to make it 10-7. Then it's Dobbs again getting it done on his feet. 35 yards. Boing. Gets pushed out of bounds, but then 2 plays later, Dobbs says, let me handle it. 1-yard touchdown. 14-10 Vols after 1 quarter. Blow a kiss to the crowd. All right. Cats kick another field goal to start the second quarter. Then it's Dobbs again. Goes back to the air to Ethan Wolf. 10-yard touchdown, 21-13 Tennessee. Kentucky quarterback Steven Johnson, not as good of a day as Dobbs. That's because he just got sacked. 6-yard loss, Corey Vereen there. Kentucky punts. It remains 21-13 Vols at the break. Second half now, 28-16. Alvin Kamara goes 17 yards for another UTTD, 35-16. Later in the third quarter, Johnson sacked by Derek Barnett this time. Sack number 30 on his resume of his career. Fourth quarter now, Kamara back at it, takes the hand off. Get off me, bruh. Get off me, bruh. I say get off me, bruh. 29-yard touchdown. Vols win 49-36 in Knoxville. Gives Tennessee its 31st win out of the last 32 against the Cats. Kentucky drops to 5-5 on the season and will have to wait until this coming Saturday now to play Austin Peay to try to get that 6th win and become bowl eligible. Big day for Tennessee quarterback Joshua Dobbs. You saw him in the highlights. He accounted for 5 Vols touchdowns.
He's a very good football player. He's very talented, and he's a big guy that's very elusive. He's deceptive. He has great speed, but he has very good balance and toughness, and I'm glad we don't have to see him anymore. He's a senior, right? Get him out of here. Yeah.
He's like a tight end playing quarterback, man. It's hard to get him down, and when he get in the zone, it's basically can't stop him.
They got a great leader at the quarterback position, and they got a good backfield. I give a lot of respect to them boys. But, man, I feel like we left a lot on the field, and I feel like it's a lot that we got to do to get better for next week.
And next week, the Cats will host Austin Peay at Commonwealth Stadium, as I mentioned, for Senior Day. Of course, they could get that 6th win. Georgetown looking to get a win on Chile. Senior Day out at G-Town, taking on UPIKE, and the Tigers strike first as Zach Harris gets in 7-0 Tigers. However, UPIKE would respond in the third. Bowen Smith. Austin Prey, where you at? Right here, bruh. The former Perry Central Commodore catches it. 22-yard touchdown, ties it up at 7. Game goes to overtime, and Demir Karapinzik would hit a 34-yard game-winning field goal. Actually, it wouldn't go to overtime. That was in regulation to get the 10-7 win. UPIKE over number 17 Georgetown. Well, now to basketball. The LMU Rail Splitter men's basketball team already 1-0 in the season coming into yesterday, and they were ranked 2nd in the nation in Division II basketball. The Splitters played their 2nd game of the South Atlantic Conference versus Conference Carolina's Challenge at Pioneer Arena in Greenville, Tennessee. After a historic season last year, Coach Josh Schertz, he has several new guys he's working with on the roster. They're still number 2 in the nation, though. It's not the start that LMU wanted. Jonathan Hunrow to Chad Hicks there for the 3-ball, and then off the inbound, Lees McCray loses the handle but regains it, and Dante Falls hits the fall-away jumper. But LMU gets things going. Chris Perry, get out of here, bruh. Rudy Bib Bob Boyd. Good pass up to Dorian Pinson in transition. LMU led at the half 40-29, but Coach Schertz was not happy. Second half, though, his team going to make him happy. LMU comes out firing. Trevin Shaw makes the jumper there. Then it's Laquan Choice. How's your 3-ball? That's not so good, but we got a guy who can get rebounds and put it in. His name's Chris Perry, 6'8" transfer from South Florida. He led the floor with 20 points. Laquan Choice, though, he chooses a shot here, makes the 3-ball there. And then the exclamation point, Emmanuel Terry, go get it. LMU beats Lees McCray 94-66, improving to 2-0 in the season.
We're not as experienced as last year, but everybody's buying in and everybody's starting to get a feel for each other, so it's coming along. And as far as today, we had a lack of energy in the first half, but once we got on each other, we picked it up, and then we got the win that we needed.
They were quicker to everything, tougher everything. We had 10 turnovers at halftime. We were up 11, but they were the tougher, more aggressive, more physical team the whole first half. We've got to be a blue-collar team. You know, we don't shoot it as well as last year's team did. We're not going to score maybe as many points, although I think we scored 94 today. But we've got to be a team that hangs their hat on defense and rebounding and doing the tough stuff and offensive execution. I thought second half we got back to being kind of more of who we've been. The ball moved better. We only turned it over 2 times.
Kevin Burton and the Union Bulldogs hosting Warren Wilson yesterday. One of 4 home games in the next 10 days for Union. Dominique Lindsay, he finds Sam Nat down low early. Nice turnaround floater for 2, and then Lindsay gets himself another assist. How about this? Gerard Newby to Lindsay, back to Newby. Oh, yeah, the alley-oop there for the Bulldogs. 4-point lead for Union, and this is what Union likes to do. They like to run, and then Newby riding your eye hole. Bye-bang. Nice man bun there, by the way. Off the inbounds, Nat in the corner. His 3-ball looking real good early in the season. Nothing but net for the senior. Union rolls Warren Wilson to snap a 3-game losing skid, 114-72. All right, the Union women looking to start the season 4-0, taking on Bethel out of Indiana. Hi, Tim Curry. How's it going, man? A big game for senior Macy Spence. 3-ball. It's real good. 6 of 8 from the field for Spence. Team high 17 points. Off the steal now, Brianna Adler converts. Nice little Euro step right by you. A 16-point lead for Union. Pilots trying to keep pace. Camilla McGlynn, she buries the 3-ball in the corner. Then Union led by 12 at the break, second half. Nice dish off down low for Bethel to Savannah Blee. But watch as the Pilots are just, they're not being pilots, they're just casually getting back on defense. And Lena White goes coast to coast for the bucket. 2 of her 11. Union 4-0 to start the season. All 4 wins by double digits. 68-54 the final in this one. Here's Coach Tim Curry after the win. You can hear that on WYMT.com. Well, the basketball Cats tipped their season off with a 23-point win over Stephen F. Austin on Friday night. Wingen Gaber was one of 3 freshmen at double-digit scoring for the Cats. Head coach John Calipari said after the game he watched a young team struggle on defense, specifically on the perimeter. A nice introduction, though, for point guard De'Aaron Fox, who broke the assist record in a Kentucky debut.
It was cool. Just getting it felt the same as the first 2 exhibitions. There's still games. Playing another team is better than playing ourselves all the time. So I felt good.
That was a bunch of freshmen, and you could tell we didn't defend. They shoot 44%, 45%, and we gave up some baskets. I like the fact that we had 21 assists, 13 turns for the first game out of the gate, and that team denies wings. Kyle has them denying passes, denying wings, which could lead to turnovers. And so we had 13, and 4 of them were Isaiah Briscoe. So he and De'Aaron had 7 of our 13, which is pretty good, being that the other guys have 6 turnovers.
And of course, Kentucky will take on Canisius today at Rupp Arena. That game is set for a 6 p.m. tip time. And if you're not going to Rupp Arena, you can watch it on ESPN2. Of course, we'll have highlights tonight at 11. That's sports, and we'll be back.